I was trying to make my hair look decent for you. Okay, we're just gonna go back to where we were before we started this. What is going on, squad? It is your girl, Kirsten, not Martel, Kirsten Mark, and me and Brian are on our honeymoon, just like a little mini honeymoon. And I decided today that I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff that me and Mr. Mark, who is listening to his motivation in the back, are doing today. So ladies, gentlemen, anybody that watches the Big Booty Boss Academy YouTube, the episodes that seem to do the best or more vlog style. So I'm gonna incorporate fitness and vlogging, and it's gonna be awesome. Ladies, I run a free fitness community. If you wanna join, it's free. There's meal ideas, there's workouts, there's over 8,000 ladies. It's fucking awesome, and I would absolutely love to have you in there. Link is gonna be in the description and in the comments. All right, so these are my favorite pajamas in the entire world. Literally, I wear them almost every day. I'll wash them like once every couple days. You don't need to wash pajamas every day. Well, some of you might, but I don't wash my pajamas every day. You just sleep in them. Like, unless you like have like night terrors where you pour sweat, which sometimes I do, which in that case, I would obviously wash them afterwards. They make my booty look peachy. Sorry, my brother edits this. He's probably like, close your eyes. There, this is like a little better look at the PJs. So you guys, I've been eating pretty much whatever I want over the last few days of the wedding. I'm a model, if you know what I mean. And I feel awesome. I woke up this morning, I feel awesome. I don't feel like bloated. I've been making sure the last couple days that I've been drinking my water. I'm gonna hit up the gym in a couple minutes here, and yeah, I feel good. And I've been drinking wine and eating cheese. Something that I get asked all the time is, what are these little under eye pads? So these are little collagen eye masks that will help with just like puffiness or like dark circles under your eye. Let's see. So I use these every day. Like every single day I bring them on trips. I wear them every single day. And I feel like my under of my eyes isn't perfect, but nobody wants to be perfect. So, whoa, that's so pretty. So this is the view from our room. Maybe I can get Brian to go on a hike today. Like on a small hike. I also just want to show you guys, this door is pretty fucking cool. So it like actually pulls, it goes in, then you pull it out, you pull it out. All right guys, so we are off to the gym. So it's day 2 of our honeymoon. What would you rate day 1?
10 out of 10, it was so much fun.
So much fun, so much fun. We actually met a really cool lady down at the restaurant, and I asked her to do a podcast with me, so I'm actually gonna message her today. And she bought us a shot of tequila, and I did it without dry heaving, so that's a win. So you guys, I have my water bottle, my Apple Watch, which did not charge yesterday, which is super freaking annoying. Of course, some pre-workout, my BBVA sweater, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna work out today, because usually I have like a set schedule, but I haven't worked out since I didn't work out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, so today's Tuesday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm stuck between the treadmills because there's not really a lot of space to do this, but I am doing a sleep, and then I think I'm just gonna do a full body workout. And I love the workouts that I put into the Big Booty Boss Academy program, so I'll probably just grab one of those and do like a little dumbbell full body workout. Oh my God, there's no skill. I gotta get creative, folks. Cheers. All right guys, so we just finished our workout. Babe, how was your juicy pump?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So I had to modify a bit. So I'm actually gonna drop the workout on the next slide here. And if you ever come to Sparkling Hill and you need a workout, this one will be perfect for you. Brian is not allowed to wear his hat in the restaurant.
So, I'm very upset about it, and I'm gonna throw a 2-minute temper tantrum, and then I'm gonna drop it.
We've literally set 2 minutes on the timer. I don't even know if we're allowed to take videos.
There's no hats allowed in here, mister, because we're authentic. we are exquisite, and I'm exquisitely gonna have to ask you to take your hat off.
Babe, take your fucking hat off. Somebody saw you. They're walking over here. Yeah, they are. They're right by me. I can see them. They're coming over.
I promise. I promise in our relationship.
They're coming over, walking, swear to God, over everything I own.
Yeah.
Oh, and they turned. They
You're a liar.
They were.
You're a liar.
We didn't sleep. Cheers.
Why don't you want to cheers?
Have a drink.
Yeah, your coffee.
A drink, though.
Your water. Oh, cheers. Ow. Brian's hangry.
Because you ate all the food.
That's a lie. I did not. What food?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Food?
What food? None. It's gone because you ate it all.
We didn't have any
Yes,
in the
we
first
did,
place, and we
and
did
it's
it.
gone
Okay, so now
What'd you order yesterday? Charcuterie board.
Yeah, guess
what
what?
happened to it? You ate it all.
Can't eat
Gone.
gluten. You
Gone.
can't eat. Honestly, like you're a big boy. You could have ordered your own charcuterie board.
Yeah, but
You decided not to because
Gone.
you're lazy. There is a big fire across the way. Brian had a call, so I'm just sitting out here listening to our wedding video and crying. First of all, we're done our honeymoon.
Person's sad about it.
I just want it to be a little bit longer. I feel like it's so cool that we got to do a honeymoon right after our wedding, but I just want it to be a little bit longer. Brian's not sad, but Brian's never sad. Actually, that's a lie. Brian can be super moody sometimes, right?
Right.
We're gonna answer some of the questions that were on my Instagram, which there was tons and tons and tons, and there's no way we can answer them all, but I'm gonna choose out a few. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Question number 1, when is baby Mark coming?
Well, we were definitely aware that we weren't having it before the wedding.
Yes.
And now I don't think there is an actual plan, and it's not like we're let's
have a baby right
inseminate
now.
this month and then have it in 9 months from now. It's but now we're open to it happening whenever it's supposed to.
Yes. I want to be a little bit more planned. I just don't want to go hard every single month and think that I'm pregnant every month. But yeah, we're open to it happening anytime. Whereas before the wedding, we were definitely it is not happening.
Might have tried to sneak a couple ones in there. I always did it last minute too. How about now?
Dude, it literally.
I'm going out. And she's no!
I was no! I was already so stressed out about the wedding that I was I can't, this cannot be a thing. I can't go into the wedding day being also, maybe I'm pregnant. What's your favorite cannabis cultivar? What is that?
I think that's a strand, and I'm going to say sativa. There's 2 strands, sativa and indica, and the way that I remember them is sativa is satellite and gets you high. Indica is more chill. I don't smoke weed ever. I take
either.
Edibles, and when I take edibles, they're little weed gummies, and they're small ones. So I'm not let's smoke weed every day because
we never smoke weed. Never smoke weed. I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to marijuana. That was pretty much what I knew too, is the sativa and the indica. I knew that.
Satellite equals high,
Yeah.
and the sky equals is an upper, and indica's a downer.
I'll take a gummy every now and then though, to try and fall asleep. But yeah, interesting question. Did any part of the wedding make you nervous?
Nope. The only time I was nervous is when you were maybe a little when you watching me walk down the aisle, because I was if I'd cry, I'm a little say.
Oh my god. I feel like a real man sheds a few tears. I feel like tears are not a sign of weakness or any sign of the level of masculinity you have.
Thanks for the TED Talk.
I was anxious the whole morning.
Are you?
Yeah. So anxious I could barely even think straight, was pacing around, saying random things, singing Celine Dion, and then one minute I'd be I'm okay, and the next minute I'd be I'm fucking Kirsten Martell, what the fuck is going on? What is life? Who am I? I don't know who I am.
The only time I even got remotely anxious, now that I'm thinking about it, was when I put my golden watch on that I bought. So I bought matching watches for all the groomsmen, and when I took it out of the box and I put it on, then I was oh my god, I'm about to walk down the aisle, and that's what it hit me. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty calm the whole time.
There was not a specific part that made me nervous. I think the whole thing was just I built up this magical day in my mind for years and years and years. So of course, before I walked down the aisle, I was incredibly nervous. And
side note, is my yawn making any of you yawn? Yep, caught you.
What's been your favorite thing on your honeymoon so far? So now we're leaving. What was the favorite part of our honeymoon?
When we got drunk and talked at the table.
At the golf course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part too. I also really enjoyed the waitress that we met at the little snack lounge, and I enjoyed that whole experience as well. Do you and Brian have the same morning routines?
Nope.
Not even close.
Mine's like 10 minutes affirmation. So I do 10 minutes of stretching and learning. It's actually 20 minutes now. 20 minutes of stretching and learning. So like 20 minutes of stretching and listening to a podcast or something. And then I do 10 minutes of gratitude affirmations and 10 minutes of silent meditation every single day.
So mine kind of like depends on the day too. So days where my morning is busier, I won't do all of these. But a normal morning routine is wake up. Right now I'm doing hypnotherapy, so I do about a 20 to 30 minute session first thing in the morning. Sometimes I'll incorporate a 5-minute meditation after that as well. It just kind of depends on what my morning looks like. And I also do 10 to 15 minutes of stretching where I just listen to top 40 violin music and stretch on the patio. And then I have a podcast that I listen to, and I'll go just for like a 5-minute walk with Fluff and listen to that podcast. Then I end it with affirmations in my journal, which right now I'm focusing on 3 different things. I'm doing manifestations, so things that I'm kind of like speaking into the universe. I'm doing affirmations, which is just myself affirming all the lovely things about me that I love so much. And then I'm also doing gratitude, which I think is important for everyone to incorporate. Just what are you grateful for? And I make sure that like it's something that like hits close to home, not just like I'm grateful that I have a house if I'm not actually grateful for my house in that time. If that makes sense.
Cool.
How did you know that I was the one that you wanted to spend your life with?
That was when we got chosen for the Amazing Race Canada, and I was forced with a major life decision, and it like caused me to think deeply about what I wanted in life. And what I didn't want was to take time away from my business, because I knew that my business was like everything to me. But and then I realized it doesn't matter what I do as long as I'm with you. Like that's what I really want. And then I was like, oh, I want to marry this person. And then I was like, I'm gonna ask her to marry me, and then I did.
And it was that moment, in that moment.
Yeah.
There wasn't really like a moment for me. I think all of the memories that Brian and I started building together, and like adventures we had and problems that we worked through, there just came a point where I was like, oh, I like could not imagine my life without this person. But it wasn't like a specific time. I honestly think that like right off the bat, the way that he treated me and like the commitment he had to our relationship at such a like at the beginning of our relationship, it made me appreciate him and our relationship more. It was like right off the bat, he was like, okay, you don't like drinking, so I'm not going to drink for 100 days. Right off the bat, you just were great right off the bat. He was great right off the bat. Where are we going for our other honeymoon? So like our actual honeymoon that we're going to do? Yeah, we have no idea. Because every time we plan something, then COVID fucking shits on it.
We bought Vegas tickets, and then COVID, it's like, sorry, all of your flights have been canceled. You can reschedule if you'd like. And we're like, what the fuck?
Super annoying.
We've canceled like 5 trips.
5 trips.
Just like waiting.
And which is why we did like a little mini honeymoon, just to like get away, spend some time together. But once things actually settle down, which God, who knows when that's going to be, then that's when we'll plan our we'll do like a week-long honeymoon. Kirst, have you ever dealt with mom guilt for focusing on your business and being busy? I've been talking with my counselor about this. Guilt is basically, you guys, a waste of your energy, especially if it's any longer than an hour or 2. It's good to be like upset with yourself, but the actual feeling of guilt is like the only option is to continue feeling guilty or change. And why wouldn't you just choose the option change? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I did feel extreme amounts of guilt, but I also knew that I had to provide for this child. I also knew that I wanted Haley to look up to me, and I think one very, very, very specific moment that made me realize that all the hard work I've been putting in for like years and years and years paid off is when Haley did her speech. And she talked about how like I would work so hard every single night. And this has been since Haley was 2 months. It doesn't matter if it was like online coaching or if it was working at, it was really cute. So I think that our kids are smart and our kids are watching. And when they're like 6, 7, and 8, they might not understand why you have to work or why you have to spend this much time away from them.
I'm gonna cut you off and say I think it's your responsibility to chase your dreams, because your kids don't just listen to what you say, they watch what you do.
Yes.
And so if you want your kid to be successful, then I think it's like you should feel guilty not chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
You should feel guilty not like pushing yourself to your fullest potential. You should feel guilty.
Perspective shift.
You should feel guilty not working on yourself, knowing that your kid is looking up to you as the example.
And I did spend a lot of time away from Haley, and but this is the thing, you guys, is that it's like there's like boundaries that you have to set. So it's not like I worked 24 hours every day. I always, and you can attest to this, I always make sure that there is like a day where Haley and I would like do something special. Like we'll go out, it doesn't matter if it's just like for a little lunch or down to the beach or whatever it is. So yes, you work a lot, but I think that whether it's on your online business or whether it's like whatever job you're doing, it's showing your daughter, your son, your children hard work, and they learn that, and they see that, and even though they might not understand it at a younger age, they will understand it eventually. And I agree with Brian. I think that it's up to, like, if you don't chase your dreams and you just settle for something that's like,
So will they.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They're going to do that exact same thing. So I think Haley watching Brian and I evolve from this like relationship to our marriage to our new house, I personally see a huge difference in her and just what she believes that she's capable of. I think it's opened up her eyes to new opportunities. So I think although it's been like tough spending time away from her or having to work like long days, it all has paid off in the end. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
Kirsten loves me.
Yes, I do. There was lots and lots and lots of questions, so maybe we'll do like another little episode like this, or I'll answer them on Instagram. Do you want to drop your Instagram handle?
Hashtag #AbbyMarkFit.
@BMarkFit, and that's on
TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, TikTok and Instagram.
Peace.